This is Damon from Surrey604 and I'm backstage with Sunee D.
How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
Oh yeah.
He's about to go and tape his live show, Broken Dreams. So we're just kind of chilling back here, getting ready for him to go out. And we got some fan questions here for...
Okay, yeah.
Who is your favorite comedian and what inspires your comedy?
Favorite comedian, hands down, is Chris Rock.
Okay.
He was my favorite when I have a cousin who's like way older than me.
Yeah.
And he was watching his special called Bring the Pain. And I was way too young. I think I was in the 5th grade. And I shouldn't be listening to any of what this man is saying. Well, I didn't know why it was funny.
Yeah.
No
sex in the champagne room.
Yeah. It was before that.
Oh yeah.
So it was just like about sex, right? And I didn't know what it meant. I didn't even know what it meant, but everybody was laughing, so I went and I told it at school. I told the exact joke. The teacher heard. I got suspended. And I took it like I was like, I don't know why I'm suspended, but but I just know that my friends laughed. So I was like, that's it. I think
you definitely got a Chris Rock kind of vibe about you.
Yeah,
smile. It's that Joker kind of grin.
Right here is
like, yeah.
This is the closest thing to Chris Rock is just this.
Yeah, so he kind of has inspired your comedy.
Yeah, I mean, just real life events inspire me, right? Whatever happens tonight, and I'll be like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Let me switch it up.
You'll get some material from this for later.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully that's the
life is just a comedy of errors, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I tell my friends a story that's like I'm sad about my life, and they'll just bust out laughing. And I'm like, why? Is that funny? And they're like, well, think about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can tell it on stage now.
Yeah, for sure. So how exactly did you get into doing stand-up comedy? It's not like a, regular, everybody does this kind of thing, right?
So ever since the 5th grade, I've liked comedy.
Yeah.
Right? I watched stand-up comedians, and I always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, but I didn't know how to get into it, and I never thought that was for me. Right?
Yeah.
And then I was working at Staples, not to brag, and worked at Staples, and my manager at Staples, she's like, oh, you should be a stand-up comedian. And I'm like, everybody's been telling me that my whole life. No, it's not what I wanted to do. I don't think I can make a room full of people laugh. And that's what I said to her, but that's not why. I just didn't want to fail at it. Right. And then so she went on her own to email a comedy club in Vancouver as me. And she's like, hey, I'm studying I want to do a spot. And then so she told me, she's like, April 24th is your first time.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that was in 2007. Look at me now, everybody! Still in Vancouver. Still same spot.
So seriously, man, it takes some balls to get up in front of a whole crowd of people. Not to give you, no pressure tonight. I don't think he's worried about it anyway.
I'm drunk, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's just what I was going to ask. What do you do? What's your routine before you go out? Is it yodeling and getting...
No, this is it.
Just chilling.
Yeah, the same guy that's gonna be out there is this guy, so I don't have to get into a zone.
Turning into that persona.
Yeah, no,
just yourself.
I don't drink before a show. I just
That's good,
and so that's it.
Just pure natural energy, eh?
Kind of, yeah. That's it. I don't have to get to the zone. People ask me too. They're like, "Oh, we got a dressing room for you if you want to, I'm like, nah.
Really?
I'm that right now.
Were you born in October?
No.
And what is your relationship with Drake?
I was born in September.
Okay, it's kind of close.
Yeah, oh shit, I was
You got a birthday coming up, man.
Yeah, I was, I left it in the car. I left all my OVO gear in the car. Okay. I like him a lot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he took the other route that instead of, you know what I mean? I went from going to university and then thinking, nah, I'll do stand-up and acting. And when he dropped out of school, he went acting and I'll go rapping. Yeah. And so he took I'm like, I could have done that because I can't rap. But I was like, oh, that could be, because we're the same age.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then, so that's why I like him so much.
Have you met him yet?
Not yet. I've met everybody else in his camp.
Cool.
Yeah, I met a guy that looked exactly like his dad. That wasn't his dad though, but I took a picture with him. Yeah. I really like Rick's dad. Let me get a pic.
Okay, how big is your sneaker collection?
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. In fact, today.
Oh, look at this.
And today, I'm actually, alright. I just decided, see, this is why I can't take my sneakers anywhere, because it's just, this is all I have in there. So this is what I'm going to wear today.
Oh, it's not what you have on now?
No, I mean, these are just light. I haven't.
And these are like your warm-up sneakers.
Yeah, I mean, I've never taken this out of the box, so.
Wow.
You know, there might not even be shoes in here.
Let's do an unboxing.
You want to do an unboxing?
Let's do an unboxing. So tell me what we got here.
Okay, well, these are the Jordan 11 Columbias. This is where this is what he wore in the All-Star game.
Wow.
Back in.
Yeah, you got to get this point here, buddy.
Back in '96 when he came back. Well, sorry, '95 when he came back. So yeah, these have not touched. I'm so glad that they're
beauties. Okay, I gotta get a photo of that.
Yeah, I'm so glad that there's shoes in here. Could you imagine this whole time I had this? The Columbias. Well, they're called Legend Blues this time around, but we all know what it is.
Those are beautiful, man. Okay, so you've traveled all over Canada, right? Doing shows and that sort of thing.
Yep.
Is there any place that you particularly loved, or some place that stood out for you?
Yeah, a lot of places. I'm fortunate to have gone around the world to do stand-up.
Wow.
I missed a lot of countries. Like, I don't want to big myself up too much. I went this way on a flight, and then I came back this way, so I've been around the world. So many countries I missed. But
where did you go?
I went. Let's see. I went to started out in the States, and then I went to London for a show, and then I went to India for other things. But I did a show there.
Nice.
And then I came back around. So been around the world.
That's cool.
You know, chillin'. My favorite places, Victoria, but because of the club that I play there, it's my favorite club in
shout out.
Hecklers. Favorite club I've ever been to. Or that I performed at, I should say. Halifax is the greatest comedy city.
Yeah, man.
And like party city. Like
I used to live in Halifax.
Yeah, they're just such a smart comedy crowd.
Yeah.
I love it. Obviously Montreal, but for like other reasons. And Calgary, I have a lot of friends there, and Toronto, I have friends there. But Halifax and Victoria, the two ends of Canada are the best.
See, I knew you were going to say Halifax. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, and then you get a lobster for $11.
That's right. That's right, man. Here it's like $20 a pound.
I don't even look at the lobster selection on the menus here.
But yeah, back home we just cook it right up on the beach.
And back home, so you can buy a lobster, full lobster, $10, and then they're like, if you give us $11, we'll cook it for you. I'm like, yeah. Here's an extra link.
Exactly. So I saw you went skydiving.
Yes.
In that awesome Abbotsford video.
Yep.
Was that the first time you've gone skydiving?
Very first time I went skydiving.
So tell me about that experience.
Okay, first of all, it's amazing. I recommend it for everybody. Vancouver Skydive is what it's called. It's located in
Abbotsford?
But it's still in Abbotsford, yeah. They bus you down there, but you do everything.
Okay.
I mean, in Vancouver as well. I did not like how laxed the safety was, though. But here's why. Here's the only reason why. They say like you have to be 230, and I know I'm like above 230. And the last time I measured was like 234, but I'm sure I'm past that now. Yeah. And so I told my friend that I went skydiving with. I said, I think I'm over 240 or 230. And he goes, they'll weigh you. I'm like, yeah, I hope so. I'm just on a plane here. And I get there, and then it says wait, and I'm filling this out, like I'm signing my life away. And then I just go I'm like, hey, I haven't weighed myself, and I think I'm like over 230. And then she goes, you should be fine. And I was like, oh, I should be fine? What are you talking about? No, I'm jumping out of a plane. And she goes, stand up. And then I stood up. And she goes, yeah, you look great. I'm like, yeah, I know I look great. I know I look great. I'm not, help me. And then it was great. Like they just, cause I'm tall and it's like even weight. So that's what they told me afterwards. But at first I was like, what do you know? And then the funniest part of skydiving is that they do like 200 jumps a day. So they know when they're gonna jump. Nobody else in the plane knows. Oh. So we're just going up and music is playing and we're having a great time. Me and my friend Cliff having a great time. And then out of nowhere, right? They clip you in and you're like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing great. It's fantastic. And you're just looking outside and then the door opens and a guy rolls out and me and Cliff just start screaming like, he's dead! He's dead! You killed him!
Just rolls out.
And they're like, you ready? I'm like, no! And then we jumped out of the plane.
And you're attached to the guy, so you're at his mercy anyway, right?
Yeah, you're basically a fanny pack. Yeah. Human fanny pack at that point.
Fanny pack. All right, man. So you're taping your show tonight.
Yep.
So where can we follow you and keep up with you?
At Sunee D Comedy on Twitter and Instagram, and then also you can find me on Facebook. I'm after the show, finally starting a fan page. So Sunee Dhaliwal on Facebook.
There you go. Follow him. Like it.
Like it. Love it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna put these shoes on.
Good luck.
Thank
Break
you.
a leg, man.
Yeah, let me get in my zone.
All right, I'll let you do your thing.